exciting.
Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is East 8. I've been walking around a bit between the episodes, just trying to see if I could find a location where we could possibly find the score for our side quest. And I ended up with two things. One was on the map, I still have a chest here that's unopened, which is very strange. If I remember correctly, I think it was locked, so maybe it needs some essence to open it, and that means that if we have Dana, we can probably do that. And I was thinking, when we go back into the past, there is a guy that plays music, Eternian. So I was thinking, what if that guy has sheet music, and then sends it through time, well, we send it through time, for us to get it right now? It's a thought. So yeah, that's what I want to try out, because I do believe that Dana's room is over here where the castle used to be, and there is no castle there, or temple, or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, that's not an option, so it has to be something else. And since it is Eternian music, it has to be here in this town. And if it is in the chest, then it has to be in the past. So that's what I want to do today. So let's see. And of course, after we done that side quest, we will continue on with the main story. Because I want to get new level material so I can get that hero cloak. Because 100 point extra attack and defense, that will practically make us immortal here. So yeah.
Ooh, a treasure chest.
It's locked. Still. Wait. What if it is in this chest, but that guy from the past gives us the key to unlock it then? I'm just, I won't say spouting nonsense, but yeah, I've been thinking about this a lot since the last episode. It's been like 2 days since the last time I recorded this. And those are the theories I had, so I just wanted to check it out. Yes, touch it. An older version of Dana. Right. See if he's still standing there. There he is. And look at that. There's a quest above his head. I knew it. It had to be him. It was the only person I could think of. Maybe he can help me. Excuse me? Oh my. How may I be of service, my lady? Do you have any music sheets? Something I can only play on a harp. Alright, this is supposed to help everyone feel ready to fight Oceanus. I would prefer something upbeat that will make anyone who hears it feel happy. Upbeat and happy. This might be a little cliche, but might I suggest Blue Harvest? Blue Harvest? That's the song they played during the Harvest Festival. Yes, and it's also the name of a very funny Family Guy episode. Yes, I think that'll work. Wonderful. Unfortunately, I lent that piece to a young lady named Kayura. Damn, that's a very hard name. I don't have it on me at the moment, but I'm sure she'll let you borrow it if you talk to her. Okay, I'll ask her then. Okay, so where is she? Okay, so do we need to figure out who that is? Well, at least the names are there. Wait, okay, so if my theory about that chest being right, then maybe it's the girl living in that house. No, it isn't. There she is. Ah, you must be Kajura. I heard that you had the sheet music for Blue Harvest with you. Ah, the maiden. Yes, I borrowed that sheet music from a bar so I could practice the harp. But after memorizing it, I gave it to a young man. I believe his name was Rastel. Ah, Rastel, I see. Thank you for telling me. Okay. Yeah, that's our friend with the red hair. It's not here. He was guarding somewhere, wasn't he? Was it also in this time? Where is he? Because the question is he actually here somewhere? Because I don't think in this timeline we see him anywhere, is it? But in the other timeline, when we went to the tower, he was guarding one of the exits, so maybe if we go into that time, maybe we'll find him. Because now that I think about it, he isn't here, is he? Yeah, I'm just making sure. No, he's definitely not here. Because I think where he is right here, I think he is right on top at the exit, but we have no way of getting there at this moment, do we? But I think he's overseeing the land with his father. Now we can quickly check there. It should be no problem. We're not allow it. Alright, so let's get back. Oh, wait, we need to do it through here. Cross arrow. So I'm gonna focus on the crystal at the tower. And hopefully my mind is right that that's where he is. Hopefully we're across timelines. This one. Touch it. Because like I said, I will find him. Because the timing is short, so we have to do this right now. Or else we might lose it. And that's something I will not accept. No, don't yell at me. Come on. Yet, I have to say, the stun with that enemy, I noticed it last time we were here as well, is way too long. It's not logical. I'm right, we should see him on the mini-map. Or in front of us, of course. Yeah, there he is. Nicely done. Oh, my lady, what are you doing? Actually, I'm trying to find the sheet music for Blue Harvest. If you happen to have one, could you let me borrow it? Ah, I have the sheet on me. But you can't just borrow it. Why, you can have it. Oh, wow, thank you. Are you sure I can keep it? Yes. Turns out I don't have much talent when it comes to instruments. I was planning to learn it for fun, but it just didn't stick. I see. I'm decent with the harp, but I'm better with the flute. Then there's our instrument more suited for you. My lady? I see. I guess that is true. If there's an opportunity, I'll try some other instruments. Yes, you definitely should. Alright, I got the sheet music I was looking for. And now, we need to find a place to stash it. I put this musical score in a jar and placed an essence charm on it. All set. Now I can send this off to Adol's era. My business here is finished, I should head back. No, I want to check the map. Where is it? Because she's literally put it in the palace, right? So the temple is not in the palace. Alright. I think my reasoning here is entirely wrong. The Valley of the Kings, the Royal Palace of Eternia, the Temple of the Great Tree. So, should it actually be in the Temple of the Great Tree? Okay, we just have to look around. She has put it in there, so we have to be able to get there. Oh, my mind is racing right now, because it has to be somewhere. The palace isn't there, so it cannot be in the palace. There it is. So this is Temple of the Great Tree. So what have I been missing? Oh, that I have remembered this so totally wrong. Because this was the place I wanted to look for, but I thought it was in the palace, so we couldn't get there. How I was mistaken. Oh well. Making mistakes, I'm only human, right? I believe this is the pot that I placed an essence charm on. Oh, thank goodness, it's still here. Beautiful. I found the musical sheet. I should go back to the village and give this to Austin. Yes, we should. And having said that, before I forget, I was planning to switch those two because, like I said, Ricotta was getting a little bit behind with her level. Alright, I'm very happy about this because it means we can complete this mission. And at least not have missed it. Gave the sheet music to Austin.
Oh.
Oh, we found one. Thank you, I truly appreciate this. You're welcome. Now then, let's see what we have here. How dreadful. What's wrong? It's utter balderdash. I can't read a single note. Ah, of course. The musical notes in this era must be different than those used in Eternia. In that case, I'll teach you how to read them. And so, Dana proceeded to teach Austin how to read Eternian sheet music. Soon, he was ready to put on a musical performance. Very good. I think I can take it from here. I'm impressed, Dana. You know a lot about music. Well, as a maiden, I had many opportunities to perform music at different festivals. My instrument of choice is the flute, and I'm particularly fond of this song. Ah, what a coincidence. While you were away, I happened to find this flute while searching for the sheet music. Shall we perform a duet together? Oh, yes, I would love to. Afterwards, Austin and Dana began tuning their instruments. Everyone gathered to watch them perform a musical piece to raise everyone's spirits. Are you ready, Dana? Yes, let's begin. Wow, they're so good. This is the finest melody I've heard in a long time. Music is amazing. I feel so inspired. It's wonderful. Dana has a more beautiful freeform approach to her music, and Austin's style is more technical and expressive. They're both surprisingly talented. And Adol just shuts up and enjoys the music. Like he should. We finished. I must say, you're very talented, Austin. I was working really hard just to keep up with you. No. I was just playing what was on the sheet. And no better or worse than what was written. Your performance was very moving. Yeah, I think if we say your talent is still impressive, that means we acknowledge his own lack of confidence. And we don't do that here. We're gonna move on the part that are positive, so yes. Credit for that goes to the composer. All I did was follow the song exactly as it was written on the sheet. In a sense, Dana put on a far more wonderful and exuberant performance. Are you sure about that? At any rate, we completed our performance without any issues. I'd like to someday feel confident enough to write my own music. Maybe I'll start by writing a poem. A poem about the enduring spirit of the music of Eternia. Eternity! Oh, that's it. That's the title. Brilliant!
We did it!
And approval maxed out. Oh! Did we... Is that new? I want to see that. Extra gauge plus 50%. Temporarily, of course. Extra gauge 100%. Again, probably temporary. We have a lot of bottles spread over with all those different recipes in them. Okay, let's go to Austin and get our max stat scene as well. Get that out of the way. Hey, can we go somewhere else to talk? This view
is magnificent. When I first came to this village, I thought it had very little, but it's surrounded by such beautiful nature and full of warmth and friendship. True, this land has many threats, but in her own way, she is very rich.
Are you feeling alright? So out of character. You're almost non-noble again. No, I agree.
Yeah. Oh, I thought as much, Adol. You look like the sort of man who has always known that. I have always thought I was special, because I am a noble, you see. But I have discovered since living here that I am not so special after all. Castaway Village is a microcosm of the world, and we all have a role to play in it. So in this microcosm, I am but an ordinary man. Even other nobles, they are just a part of the world. I may have a certain unique sensibility as an artist, but much as I am embarrassed to admit, my art is no help to this situation.
True. That's not true. Well, it is true that it doesn't help with the situation, but lifting people's spirits can have its own value, doesn't it? Making people forget even the bad times, even if it's just for a little bit, for a few seconds, a few minutes. That's in self-value, isn't it?
Well... That talent is nothing, I've told you many times. To create is the true talent. My music is just an imitation. But if there is a role that only I can perform, I want to become the man worthy of it. What that role is, I do not know at this moment. I just want you to know that I am determined.
Which is a great attitude to have. Totally agree.
Yeah. I am pleased to hear you say that. Well, anyway. Cheers to friendship, lasting and renewed. Only together, with everyone's power, can we escape this island.
Sounds like a very new poem to him, isn't it? Alright, while we're here, I just remembered that we got a new recipe, the pirate's platter. So let's make 5 of that like we usually do.
Alright, it's done!
And it heals and gives us extra experience. Okay, so it's not basically for when we are fighting and we need healing, because we got fish fry and meat wrap mushrooms, which is a lot better in combat. But if I'm grinding later, this would be a good one to have active. And seeing it is fully 5 time scales wide, it will last for a decent amount of time. So if you plan it correctly, we can have some really nice things out of this. I need more of the recipes though. I don't think we have pumpkin seeds yet, so we need to be careful with that. Alright, that's it. Let's check the board, see if everything's gone. There is. Okay, let's do a little bit more of the main story, I'd say. It does look like we are warping back to the past with Dana. Alright, don't see anything else here. Will this be the time that we see what happens to the palace? Seeing as Dana's reaction last time, we know this is going to be an important part, because she got a very big headache because of it.
Huh? What is it, Dana?
The sun's light seemed to dim for a split second.
You must be seeing things. The clouds are nowhere near the sun.
Yes, of course.
Or it could have been a vision that only she saw. Now then, are you certain that the palace will cease to be? Yes. Sarai and I have spent our entire lives in the capital. You can see why it's difficult for me to accept such a terrible thing will come to pass. Olga, I'm also concerned about that chasm. Why does it appear in the capital? Let's move it, people. We must finish before the day is done. Well, well, Lady Dana, I see. Accompanied by the High Priestess, no less. Are you heading into the city? I am, yes. I have business I must attend to there. Ah, I see. Please, let us know if we can be of any assistance. Of course, thank you. Where are you and your men going? Ah, we are storing food by decree of Her Majesty Queen Sarai. Lady Dana is said to have received a vision of a poor harvest this year. Ooh, that vision came to her just yesterday. How impressive of Queen Sarai to take action so soon.
Yes.
Yes, even if this year's harvest is poor, we have nothing to fear. The Kingdom of Eternia has faith in both Queen Sarai and Lady Dana. After all, they have brought about the most prosperous age in Eternian history. Well, we should return to our duties. Yes, forgive me for distracting you. Oh, this was no distraction at all, so please excuse us. I just couldn't tell him. I couldn't admit that I'm trying to figure out why the palace will vanish. It's fine, there's no reason to cause any unnecessary confusion. Now then, Dana, we should be on our way as well. This man, Adol, was trying to reach the aerial corridor in front of the palace, right? That's right. I need to hurry so Adol can reach the chasm. Okay, so yes. We need to help him to reach it. But we also saw 4 slots on the crystal before getting here. That means 1 is of the story, and 3 is probably side quests we can do here. Okay, maybe 2 of the story, but the only way to figure out is go around and talking to people. Unless, 1, 2, 3. And with those 3 we might get access to the temple once again. Come on, sis, we got a praying to do. I'm gonna pray for our family's health, a booming business, a massive fortune, and a beautiful wife. Ooh. Honestly, you're such a... You need to take praying more seriously. Please bless us with a bountiful harvest next year. Protect us from all illness and misfortune so that our family can live fulfilling lives. Oh, great tree of origin, beacon of wisdom since true time immemorial. immoral. That is not immoral. Anything about that time. Please grant us your blessing next year as well. Alright. So are we going this way? Because we need to go through the Great Tree. Maiden, High Priestess. What's wrong, Cecile? Are you two leaving so soon after the Harvest Festival has ended? You both seem rather preoccupied as of late. Oh, forgive us. We'd rather not inconvenience anyone else with this. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I guess I'm not expressing myself clearly. What I mean is, if you need help, you can come to us. I don't know what you two are busy investigating, but I can tell just by looking at you, it is something very serious. I don't know what help we can provide, but please, let us do whatever we can. Thank you, Cecile. I'm very grateful for your offer. At the moment, we cannot share any details just yet, but when the time comes, I'm sure we'll call upon you for your help. And when we do, I trust that you'll provide all the help we'll need. Lady Dana, I understand. Thank you. At the very least, allow me to handle things while you're away. Please do. Dana, let's part here from now. That way, I can do some investigation of my own at the temple. Understood. I'll meet up with you as soon as I can. The temple won't fall into ruin just because you two are away. And the Harvest Festival is just finished, so everyone is crowded. Please, be careful while you're out. May the great tree guide your path. The Harvest Festival just finished, so everywhere is crowded. Please be careful. By the way, I heard that Lady Urgunata is at the temple today. She's here to deliver an item or something. I can't help but feel nervous whenever she's around. Okay, so I'm presuming that's gonna be the side quest? Oh, great tree, please guide me. Okay, so it's definitely here. I think we came from up there, right? Every year during the festival, I always pray to the great tree before I return home. I pray for my family's safety. I think visions the Lady Dave receives are stronger than those of previous maidens. Could a man who would ever experience such prosperity? We're so lucky. Glory to Eternia. So many people around. Oh, Xandria. It's rare to see you around here.
How are you?
Oh, how embarrassing for me. I came to pray so that I might absolve myself at some recent sins. This place never changes, does it? I remember when Queen Sarai was younger, how sick she would get. It broke my heart to see her teetering on the edge of life and death, day after day. Back then, I would come here every day to pray. I had no idea. But it wasn't over 15 years ago. She has since matured into a very respectable queen. I could not be any more proud of her. Alright, so let's see if we can find the entrance into the temple.
It's calm. I wish this moment would last forever.
Yeah, I do understand that. Okay, so that is back to the stupa. So I think we actually need to go the other way. Especially since we want to get that quest, which I think is going to be Urgunata. Let's see where she's residing here today. She's not at the usual spot here, so let's check the map to see if we can find her. Ah, she is... I think that's above the entrance somewhere, isn't it? Okay, I really thought it was going to be Urgunata that's going to have a quest for us, but apparently we've got some spirits to set free. That was dreadful. I don't know who you are, but I thank you for saving me. You're very welcome. My name is Dana. What are you doing here? Ah, that's a very long story. Do you have time to spare? My name is Eld, Spirit of the River. I reside in the river to the west. One of my kin recently disappeared. She usually wanders off to peep at the nearby village, but this time seems different. Worried, I began to search for her, tracking her presence all the way over here. She's actually my little sister. I can't believe she would worry me so. I see. I'm sorry I couldn't be more helpful. Oh, no, don't worry. She should be somewhere nearby. Dana, was it? I sense much potential in you. I'd like you to have this. Please, take it. Dana's inclusion style has been enhanced. Blue seal of whirling water obtained. Increase SP gained even further. Gain a freeze effect when using the dragon spirit. Ah, okay, it enhances one of our attacks, okay. I just granted you the river's blessing. Farewell. Spirit siblings. I hope they reunite. She might be closer than I think. Maybe I should keep an eye out on her.
We did it!
Is it enough? It is. Okay, so we have another layer in the spirit temple. We shall definitely do that next time. Alright.
Vision. Does that mean the door's unlocked now?
Oh, I can almost guarantee you that. Dana?
I should check when I have time.
Oh, not when you have time. We will make time to do that. Because it's a side quest, and we do our side quest before we head to the palace. Okay, so we have 3 more points of side quests that we probably can do, including the main quest. So next time, we're gonna do the 2 that's on the sides that we saw. Basically being this one and this one. And as you can see, now it is opened up because the door is open. And we can actually now teleport there. So, next time, we're gonna do the 2 side ones and then go into the dungeon. I think we can probably fit this all really nicely in one episode. And after that, we're gonna go to the palace and see if we can find our destination to where we need to be in the future. So, we can search for Oceanus. Yeah, it's getting closer and closer, but I do believe we have the possibility to defeat it. And our level is climbing faster and faster each episode, so I'm very proud of that. And yes, we do need a lot more resources, a lot of them which we do not have readily available everywhere, which means the Saurian scales and the ancient stuff as well. We have seen them, and like the ancient mucus and ancient hide is fine, we have enough of that, but the bone, we don't have that a lot. So, and since it's expensive to make through Dana in the village, we do need the enemies that drop that and then grind over there. And besides that, we need more essence stones as well. Still so many things to do, and I really said that we can't get the materials we find into the future for as far as I can tell. So, like I said, next time we're gonna do those 3 side quests. Until then, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. Till next time. Bye bye.